Goose with the rebound. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And they call an illegal screen here. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on them.
Here's the Wizard. From deep. And it's off. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's Big Smooth, who's covered by Rhodes. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Goose. The shot is off. Here's Big Smooth, who's covered by Rhodes. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Here's Big Smooth.
2 minutes.
It's blocked by Rhodes. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rhodes. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Six to shoot. Beyond the arc. Can't get it.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. That shot, no good. Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Big Smooth, who's covered by Rhodes.
Away team foul. Rhodes. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, number 2.
It's the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Show if he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. He's checked in for Chambers.
Number 41. Number 41.
Here's the Wizard. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Goose. Off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, These are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Buries the deep ball.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 13, first personal foul, first team foul.
They lead by 4. And that's an intentional foul.
Mills, first personal foul, second team foul.
Shoot 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. The second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And timeout called by Willie Green. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And there's the 3.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
There's Big Smooth. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That one goes.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation. Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Goose. Tries it from 19. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Big Smooth. He's covered by Rose. To take the lead. It's in there.
Number 13.
Here's the Wizard. We've got Goose. T is out there with the natural. And it's the Wizard. And it's Rose in at the shooting guard position.
And there's some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. At 50% in a decent group. Here's Big Smooth. Fires the three. And down goes the three.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's T. It's picked off. Here's the Doctor. Oh, what a play inside.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the button.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Here's Big Smooth. Oh, that was a two-handle.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Goose. It's blocked. Here's Big Smooth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Number 86. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two. Number 45.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. And that's going to be out of bounds. No keep possession. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
And your dance team.
Here's T. Jacks up a three. And it doesn't go. And so they foul intentionally.
Number 86. Fifth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two. Number 13.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Tosses it up. Up again. Oh, sticks the putback. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Brooklyn. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two. Number 13.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Here's the Wizard. And so they get the victory here at home. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Big Smooth.
the big man, 7 feet 4 inches, number 7, Wilson.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Barnes, and it's Russell in at the shooting guard position. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, BA, the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 6.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Russell. Here's the captain. Wilson grabs the board. Out to the right wing. To the right side. And that one's on target from the wing.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to the monster. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Goes up on the baseline. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Pass to McLaughlin. Six on the shot clock. Fires in the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the captain. Outside Russell. Barnes the screen. Russell to pass to Barnes. Left side Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Takes the three. Here's Wilson. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Russell. Here's the captain. Sinks it from distance.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Wilson. This one for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's the monster. No points yet. Russell to pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to McLaughlin. Four on the clock. Lets it go. Russell with the rebound. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. The captain's got 5 points.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look. That move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. The monster, the pass to the captain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Give him 8. Gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to McLaughlin. Tipped away. Here's the monster. Still no points. There's the triple. Wilson grabs the board. Shooting a solid 50% of the opening quarter to the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Pass to the monster. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wilson. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wilson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Outside Russell. A deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Up 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
For 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
We've got Barnes, and it's the monster in at small forward. Here's McLaughlin, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Wilson. Last game, he had 28 points. Clock at 4. McLaughlin passes to Wilson. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
The visitors with the ball. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to the monster. To the left side wing. Here's Russell. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Wilson. Here's the three. Counted from distance. Wilson's got 10 points in the game.
The defense really fell apart there. They can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Barnes.
Home team foul. Number 9. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Out to the right wing. Here's McLaughlin. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots. Top of the key jumper, no good. Gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's the monster. No made baskets yet. Here's Russell. Doesn't fall. That miss makes him 5 for 6. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And that one's good. Wilson.
Got it in close. And unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Wilson. Here's McLaughlin. Shoots. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Here's the captain. Give him 8. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, That's pretty tough.
Right wing. Pass to Barnes. Outside Russell. Good on the bucket. Russell's got 14 points for the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half.
Team foul. Number 8. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Wilson. Connects from downtown.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to steam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and clear. It's time for T-shirt.
And looking at defensive stats, here are the league's leaders in steals since the All-Star break. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this game. Here's the captain. He's got 9. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Team foul.
Free throw is good from Russell. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. From the high post. Here's Wilson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wilson's got 16 points now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Russell. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
They set the pick. Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Right side, Russell. He takes it in. And then Russell with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 5 points in the game.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Here's the captain. To the inside with 2 seconds left. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up 7. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, I think for the home team, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the home team.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
Right now, they're playing like a bunch of scared puppies. Release the big dogs.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Outside Russell. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. We've got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. We've got Barnes, and it's the monster in at the 3. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. To the middle. 2 on the clock. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Here's Russell. The monster. Pass to the captain. Lots of room. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Russell from outside. Can't get it to go. Shooting 8 for 10 now. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. At home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Barnes passes to the monster. And here's Russell from behind the arc. He can't get it to go.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
To the inside for the tie. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Pass to the monster. Here's the captain. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Down low. Here's Barnes. It's tipped. For the lead. Knocks down the long J. 11 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Outside Russell. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Wilson. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Wilson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Up top, Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
They set the pick. Pass to Wilson. Puts it up from 17. The shot is off. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And the 3 off target. Gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. To the paint. Let's go with a 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. 32 seconds left in the third. Here's Wilson. Knocks it down from distance. Wilson's got 24.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Russell. Launches a 3. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's McLaughlin. No good. Misses at the buzzer. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 2, and we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Pass to Wilson. Guarded by Russell. Here's McLaughlin. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside to tie it up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
First team foul.
One shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Shooting at a respectable 49%. Snatched away. Here's the captain. Outside for Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Guarded by Russell. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Wilson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
The deeper into crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on that offensive glass.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
And Allie, thank you for that. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to McLaughlin. 5 on the clock. The 3-ball. With 1 on the clock. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
There's the screen. To the paint. And that one's good. Wilson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Over to the left wing. Oh, it's stolen. 3 on 3. Guarded by Russell. Neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
All right, this is coming out of court. And get loud for your Lakers.